what else can I say? That is fucking Mao is a fucking beast. He is a fucking beast in this episode. So at the start of this build by the episode, we see Sei&Reiji using the Build Strike Mark II versus the Double X and his goons for like the final rounds of the qualifiers. And I really wanted to see more of like the qualifiers. I think this is like the only issue I had really with the episode. The rest of it was like just fucking perfect. Is that I thought that for like the final rounds of the qualifiers, I wanted them to focus on it. Like that's just me personally. Like I just wanted to see more action from them. Although we did get a really good fight this week with like the bit in the middle, but for the qualifiers I felt like they weren't focusing on too much. They only focused on a few ones here and there. They end up winning the qualifiers and advancing to the World Championships. That isn't going to happen until like 2 months, and since they became first place, they also win a trip to a hot spring, and they decided to bring China there alongside the old man Rao, and it was just a fucking boss ass episode. Like it was just really chill and relaxing and stuff. Like you see, you get to see Sei's mom and Gina in their swim outfits, which was really hard to choose from. I'm going Sei's mom for the fucking win. I mean those there's some fucking fine ones, but Gina, she looking pretty good, but I don't know, Sei mom's kind of destroys her. And it was pretty boss when you see like once they get back to the hotel, it's a bit run down and shit, and they find out they meet up with Mao there, and he's actually there, like actually helping. I think the woman's name was Misaki, and this like episode when you see like when the two were just trying to get along, like Sei and China were trying to get a little bit along together, like Maya had some time, and this dude freaking goes in a freaking van and crashes into the house, nearly killing Reiji like a fucking boss. He just rolls out, and then you just see this most henchest motherfucker come out of the freaking van. I'm like, Reiji, you might want to run, boy. Like, no normal dude rams a freaking van into the freaking house. And basically, he was known, I think his name was Tatsuo, and he, like, back in the day, he used to be a Gundam player who was on world level skills. And pretty much to sell the rights, because this guy is a land shark now, and Rao knew him, he said, okay, we're gonna set this with a Gundam. Oh, no fucking surprise there. And they're saying, I'll take both of you motherfuckers on. Gundam X Mao, and you got the Build Strike Mark II versus, I think his one was called the Heavy Mobile Assault Asparagus Free, which kind of looked like a normal Zaku model, just with the head build. Like, that's what it looked like, but it was just completely different, like a giant war machine. Like, it looks fucking crazy. And oh my god, like this thing would just not go down. It had like this massive shield on it. It was just so fucking big with its lasers. The town was like literally on fucking fire. It was completely fucked up. And just how, and then they imprisoned him, and just literally because of Mao knowing his techniques, what he learned from the old man, he was able to escape everything. And oh my god, when he was trying to do the freaking satellite cannon, like even without the moon, he's able to use it. And my guess is that how he did it, because at the end of the episode he said, oh, that's a secret because you actually do need the moon. I'm guessing that when you see all the reflecting lights, I guess that's somehow made up moon energy, or like his Mao build one can actually like manipulate other kind of light sources to do the satellite cannon. Other than that, that was a fucking beast shit with him. And then he's like, yo, Reggie, say, finish it off. And they just finish it off with a blast and a sword strike. That was sick. Pretty cool that Mao was actually getting a little bit with Misaki, that they got a little relationship going on. At the end of the episode, it looks really good. We get to see this guy known as Kawaguchi, I think his name, with his one, he looked pretty sick. Got the dog shades, looking evil sort of thing. Like, and then next week with the preview, we meet 2 more people who are going to the World Tournament. And that girl that we see, and the dude with the Katana Gundam, we get to see them next week, and I'm looking forward to it. Overall, this episode was really chill back for the most part. Like, the only issue I had was just a little bit with, like, I wanted to see more of the final rounds of the qualifier, but then it was a cross luck. But the 2v1 was fucking sick. I loved it. Mao for the win. Definitely give this episode an 8 out of 10. It was really good. Like, but let me know what you think in the comment section below. But that's all me. I was thank you very much for watching. Remember, Savagezweipanda, sign out, and I'll see you guys next time.